Well, welcome back to another episode of Blue Collar DIY. Today, my customer has a crack between her driveway and her foundation, and she gets debris in there, leaves, maple seeds, grass growing, holds water, just nasty looking. She wants something taken care of. So what I do, whether it's a situation like this or cracks, expansion joints between driveway slabs or expansion joints between sidewalk slabs, is I feel the crack, clean it out, fill it with a backer rod, then use a very high quality flexible masonry concrete type caulk sealer. A lot of people try to cheap out and use exterior caulk. It's just not going to work. Use something that's designed for the job you're doing. This DAP 3.0 is some of the best I've found. And sorry about the lawnmower noise and stuff like that, but we'll get over it. So let's get this started, and I'll show you how I took care of this job. To start this project, first you want to clean out this crack. I'm going to use a small broom I always keep in the back of my pickup. This crack is about 3/4 inches wide, and I want to get all the organic debris that I can out of there. Leaves, these old maple seeds, grass, stuff like that. I'm going to clean it out, and I can do a pretty good job with just a broom, but the bigger stuff I'll have to use a screwdriver or something like that. There are also chips of concrete that I'm going to need to remove. You want everything removed out of there before you start trying to fill and seal this crack. Now this is a little piece of lip of the concrete left from the driveway. I just broke it off with a screwdriver so I could get the back rod in later on. Once you've got your crack cleaned out, you're going to want to insert some back rod. This crack was about 3/4 inch wide. I should have used a 3/4 inch back rod, but all Lowe's had at the time was 1/2 inch. So we're going to use 1/2 inch back rod. Now in this crack, I'm doubling up this 1/2 inch back rod in certain areas where it's widest at, and in others I'm just leaving the 1/2 inch back rod, and it will perform the job we need it to. This back rod allows the movement of the driveway and the foundation without causing cracks, and that is exactly what we want for a concrete crack application. Now we're going to be using DAP 3.0 concrete masonry caulk. This is a flexible caulk, and it does an excellent job in this project right here for cracks and gaps. Now you want your backer rod down just slightly below the surface of the concrete. That's so you have room to put your caulk. And when you're done, your caulk should be level with the surface or slightly raised so water and debris will run off of it. And if you leave an indentation, it's going to collect rain and debris, and we don't want that. This also works well for just the expansion joints between driveway slabs, between sidewalk slabs, any place you have two joints of concrete and you don't want the weeds or debris to get in there. Just do not use exterior caulk. It's not meant for this. It will eventually shrink and crack or just start coming up. You want to use something just like this DAP 3.0. And this is the final product. I'm going to let this dry. I will come back after it cures to make sure none of it's sunk and that we have no indentions. But this is going to keep everything out, including water, for years to come. As you can see, it's not a big job and it went pretty quick. The biggest problem I had was it kept trying to rain on me, and we put the job off for a couple days and it just kept raining. So but I finally got a half a day. You need about an hour to 2 hours for this caulk to set up, and on this particular case, I cleaned out the crack about twice as deep as it was wide. I ended up using 6 tubes of this DAP 3.0. It's not cheap, but it's worth it. And it turned out really well. So, and she should have no more problems with that. It's going to keep everything out. I do wish I could have found the right size backer rod, but at the time I was, she just wanted something in there really, you know, fix, and she didn't want me waiting to drive all the way across town to another Lowe's or look around for it. So 1/2 inch will work. It will still flexible box, and we got the hood racks going by, man, with the boom box, man. The stereo costs more than a car, man. Okay, sorry, squirrel or rat. So anyway, we got it done. We got it taken care of. She's happy. Came a big rain right after, like the next day, and I called her and she was very happy with it. So didn't have no leaves, no junk or anything else in their crack. So that's how you're going to take care of that. So appreciate it, and like and subscribe. Check out these next videos.